Hiring team members is expensive. Do you know what's even more expensive? Not hiring them and having to do everything yourself. I'm going to solve another business owner's problems in another episode of Fill the Bank, where I take my time every single week to work through real business problems and apply the 5 growth drivers of founder operating system, attention, monetization, customer success and retention, and leverage. You're going to watch me reframe the entire limiting beliefs that are holding a founder back from hiring, how to get out of the weeds, and how to finally get freedom. The very thing this business owner started his business for, but isn't getting it. Stay tuned and get a pen and paper ready, because there's a lot of value here. Chris, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Fill me in. What industry are you in?
So, moving in storage industry. So, basically, help people move house, office, relocations across UK and Ireland.
Awesome. I bet you're busy. Anyway, fill me in. What is the biggest challenge in business right now that I can help with?
Okay, so basically, the last couple of years we have seen a decent amount of growth anyway. Upgrading warehouse, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Getting busier and busier, running more vehicles, launching into the UK Ireland market as well. With that has come a lot more compliance in terms of just a lot more operations, admin, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And obviously our team's grown as well. So I've sort of been pulled back into operations because there's so much to do there. And we've invested so much in this growth that we don't really have like the profit levels to hire for that position. So kind of like, with dealing with vehicle breakdowns, etc., to all the operation stuff, I'm sort of finding it difficult to get back into the sales and marketing sort of side of things. There's not a whole lot left in the tank.
All right, okay, let's stop there. Right, here's a bunch of stuff that you can do right away to make more profit and get back on track. First things first, if you're telling me that you're really busy, that means that you're in demand. Put your prices up 20% across the board. Simple as, put your prices up. Number 2, if you look at your current business right now, write down 3 lists. Stuff that you love, stuff that you hate. Anything that you hate doing needs to be built into a role. The first place that you need to look at is anybody on your current team that can do that stuff. So when you write the stuff down that you don't want to do, write the stuff beside it, who on the team could currently do it, or just write new hire. That's going to first of all clarify in your mind what you are doing right now that's costing you time, energy, and bandwidth that you can then redistribute to other team members where they can feel like they're growing inside the role. Number 3 is understand that you are going through a season of scale. You're in demand, people are willing to pay you, you fulfilled successfully on the very thing that you're doing, which means that this has got runway. Scale is expensive. You've got to invest blood, sweat, tears, money into growing your business, period. If you don't, then you're going to be stuck and you're going to get pulled into all the fulfillment and everything else. What you're actually going through right now is the best training that you could possibly go through to get trained on the shit that you don't want to do, to get trained on the behind the scenes pressure that the new hires and roles that you're going to hire for are going to get. But the big challenge is that you're a chief of everything. And when you're a chief of everything, you get spread thin. So your strength actually becomes a weakness. So the number one way to gain that strength back is to delegate off to, first of all, current team members that have got capacity. Second thing is to then look for new hires. But if I said to you, if you brought in a new hire and delegated off the stuff that you were currently doing to team members, and that was going to cost you a bit of money, you would have your full day back, which means that you could outreach people, sell people, and with the increase in price point to 20%, what's happening there is you're getting some buffer. Another thing that I would then deeply encourage after that is to really focus on building a war chest where every single month, 15 to 20% of your revenue is just parked for vehicle repairs, surprise stuff, and next hires. And ideally, you want to build it to a point where you have 3 months runway if you're a high risk kind of individual, or 12 plus months if you're a kind of more safety focused individual. So that's a personal tolerance. Does any of that stand out or help?
Yeah, absolutely. There's certainly team members that we've got at the minute where we could that could offload at least 50% of what I'm doing onto straight away.
Which straight away is time back to market, sell, and most importantly, think/rest. So you think your way through problems. It's hard to think and solve problems when you're back to back, busy and flat out. You just can't. If you were doing a strength training workout and you were like, you know, like literally maxing out, and I said to you, hey, Chris, what do you want to do at the weekend? And you're like, F off, I'm like finishing this set. That's how it feels like. You can't think because you're busy, you're preoccupied, you're in fight or flight, you're trying to make things rock and roll. But the reality is the biggest thing that you need right now is space and time, because you will know exactly what to do with it.
Yep.
But you can't give yourself permission because, well, you're used to doing everything and you're afraid of letting go of control. Or you're afraid of spending money and it going backwards. But look at the evidence. People are buying from you. People need you. People are moving house all the time. You're never going to go out of business, bro. The only thing that's going to put you out of business is you not delegating or letting go of control. Simple as. Or you hiding in fear.
Yep. Makes sense.
What I just shared with you there, please implement it. Don't just let it, slide. That is going to make you a lot of money.
Okay, I'm going to start writing the list.
Write the list, have the conversations, get it delegated, get your time back, and focus on your strengths to grow that business.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, brother. See you soon.